Alright, we are here with Law 17, and this law says, keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. So you don't want to become too predictable, okay? Do stuff that's going to make people be like, hey, he's very, very unpredictable. I don't know what he's going to do next, okay? Facts. If you are predictable, others will get a sense that they can control you, that they are better than you, that they are more superior than you are, simply because they're like, oh, I figured them out, I know their pattern, they're going to do this, I'm better than they are because I know what their pattern is, and I can sort of control them. Hey, you know what, they grab a Pepsi every day after lunch. Maybe if I tell them, hey, grab me a Pepsi too because I love Pepsi just like you, they'll get me a Pepsi for free. Alright, that's one advantage to knowing patterns. Taken to an extreme, this strategy can intimidate and terrorize. Now, do you want to terrorize people? Probably not. I don't know. I don't know who you are watching this. If you want to get to know each other, if you want a strategy session, go ahead and message me now and we'll book it. We'll get on a call. Make you better, guaranteed. So, terrorize, kind of a strong word. You might want to intimidate people, though. Intimidate them a little bit. Just to get them to do what you want. So, you can do that by creating an air of unpredictability. Air means like just everything around you. Okay? Once you have obtained a certain level of recognition, people assume your moves are made from intelligence and reason. So it's foolish to explain. If everyone thinks I know what I'm talking about, it's foolish to explain it. Here's how I do it. Here's why you need to do it. It's foolish. Don't even do it. I know what I'm talking about. Bottom line, let me show you. Let me get out here. Let me run these numbers. Let me do this. Okay? Just say yes. Come in, get it done, guaranteed to work. And that's just what it is. Okay? So, if you are in a position right now of recognition, people know you, people basically know your reputation for this certain thing, stop the explaining, okay? Just tell them this is what you do. I don't need to explain it. You can either get with it or you can get lost from it. Two options. That's another law too. Get other people to play with the cards you've dealt. So what you want to do is make moves that aren't your style to throw others off. So the simplest thing I can show you right now is, let's say you're punching, right? And you're just going like this. That now the person that you're punching or trying to punch is like, oh, okay, that's all they do. And then they're like, they get blind to the other things that you're going to do. So then you might go like this. Might go like that. They don't expect it. So you can create the patterns intentionally to break down their defenses because they're so trained to the pattern. And I believe, so sometimes creating a pattern makes people think they know what you are doing. So that's the reverse, okay? It's like you're creating a pattern, they think they know what you're doing. Bam! They didn't know what you're doing because you tricked them. Creating patterns are smoke screens. We talked about in a previous law. They're smoke screens, so you can cover up what you're really doing with a predictable pattern. So let's see. Patterns are power you can disrupt and be disrupted by. So someone else's pattern can disrupt you. Your pattern can disrupt someone else. Your patterns can disrupt your life or they can create you a good life. It just depends on what patterns you have, alright? You have to become very aware of your patterns if you want to actually create a better life, a better reality. You need to know what you need to do in your pattern to get to where you want to be. And that's like a lifelong thing, I feel like. You just have to really sit down, be like, hey, this is the pattern I currently have, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to switch up in order to make my life a lot better. So, you've got to really pay attention to patterns. Not only for yourself, like the patterns that you're using, the patterns that you're doing, but the patterns of other people so that you can gain an advantage, because that's why we're here. I want you to gain an advantage. Make sure you go ahead and message me if you need some help. Book a call today. So now we have that. Okay, so only the terminally subordinate actually, you know what? So subordinate, let's just say, basically when you have someone above you, this, in the book it says, unpredictability tends to not work in a subordinate position. So, if you have a boss above you, a master above you, and you're acting unpredictable, then it might not work, because they might just be like, oh, this person's dumb, this person's crazy. Like, no, they're too unpredictable. It doesn't really get you what you want, okay? When you're in a subordinate position, people want to see, oh, you can do this, you can follow orders. Follow orders. You do this, you do this. If you do something unpredictable, too wild, they're going to be like, oh, what? No, we need you to follow these orders. Like, get out of here, okay? That's what could happen. So you need to be careful when you're in a subordinate position to the person that's in power over you. Be careful using unpredictability as a strategy. You can use it, you just need to use it right, and you need to be very, very good at it before you start to use it, okay? So, there are a couple quotes that I really love. So the first one is, a cyclone sows, I think it actually says. Yeah, a cyclone sows terror and confusion. So a cyclone is, people are like, oh, what's it going to do next? They don't know what it's going to do. They don't know where it's going to go. Oh, is it going to get my house? Is it going to get that house? Is it going to get my car? What's it going to do? What's it going to do? I feel like that light's like flickering for some reason. I don't know if you guys saw that, unless it's just my eyes. So, you want to be like a cyclone when you're being unpredictable. Like, oh, what are they going to do next? I don't even know. Bam, what are they going to do next? They're going all around. Bam, bam, bam. And then there's one more quote, and actually I really like this, and it's by Pablo Picasso. And Pablo Picasso has a lot of great quotes, actually. I was just, like, a lot of quotes that resonate with me. So, Pablo Picasso said, the best calculation is the absence of calculation. So, when you're not calculating, you're calculating best if you have the right algorithm in your head, basically. Like, let's just say, it's a basketball game, right? If you know how to play basketball, then you don't want to think about playing basketball while you're playing, okay? Now, if you don't know how to play basketball very good, if you kind of just play around, you'll probably do better than, like, overthinking. Because once you, like, overthink and you calculate and you analyze, you're like, is everything right? Like, should I do this? Should I do that? There's too much analyzation going on. You need to be able to not calculate in order to calculate at your highest. And you need to not think about being unpredictable in order to be the best unpredictable version of yourself. To do unpredictable best, you need to not be thinking about being unpredictable, okay? So I really, really love that quote. Once again, Pablo Picasso said, the best calculation is the absence of calculation. Meaning that there is no calculation going on. That's the best calculation. That's something you might have to think about in order to understand it. Took me quite a while to understand these certain type of quotes, but I understand them now, so that's all good. That, we just went over Law 17, keep others in suspended terror. Cult an air of unpredictability. So, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and share this with someone. They'll love you for it, I promise. And if you need anything more in-depth, go ahead and message me, book a call. Look at this, schedule a call. We'll hop on a call, either voice or video. And also, go ahead and click the bell if you want to get notified of a new video. My plan right now is to obviously upload all the videos. This is Law 17, so 1 through 11 are already uploaded as I speak right now. I'm going to upload the rest of the videos, next time I get a chance to, because right now I'm just filming, editing, having them ready, and then I take a day and I upload all the videos for you. So yeah, Law 17. Law 17. Use unpredictability when the time is right.